Can everybody roll the white dice? Well, one white dice. Yes.
The clean dice. That picture alone is...
Yeah.
Dustin.
I'm sorry.
Dustin.
I got a double open circle.
Double open. All right. That's good. Double open is good.
Well, what's it mean?
That's the light side destiny points. Destiny points are the things that you can use to upgrade your checks. Makes your things a little easier to accomplish.
Nice.
Whenever I use them, it's the dark side points, and it makes things harder. So you don't get any points.
Awesome.
So only Dustin gave me a point. Thank you, Dustin. All right. So just for our viewing audience, all like me in the future. So
for good time's sake, you know.
Yeah, for good time's sake, we decided in Facebook chat that we were going to take care of some of this dialogue just in typing dialogue. Without reading through it all, basically Oda is giving you an opportunity to go to a party and look at trying to get some dirt on Timo to bring him down in one way or another. You're going to dupe Hidok's party, and he's the one that's invited, and he's having you guys pose as arms dealers for him. He's the one that knows you're an arms dealer, but you need a ruse for the rest of the guests who are there, who also have stories of their own, and you're not supposed to pry into their stories too much. And you guys decided that you were a traveling disco band looking to strike it big on Geonosis. Anything else that I left out?
Nope. Sounds pretty good.
All right. Hey, Abby. Hi, Abby. Okay. So Ota had left you guys to talk with Nin while he went to make preparations. And you can either ask her questions at this point, or you can go to sleep and wake up early the next morning to leave to Geonosis.
Excuse me, Nin.
Yes.
I would like a pair of binders back from the mission that we completed for you.
Oh, I do suppose that would be fair, wouldn't it?
It would be.
Walks over to a closet, rummages through it, and hands you a pair of binders with a key.
Oh, thank you.
Your old set didn't have a key, did it?
No, it didn't.
Nice.
Don't ask me about that, but... Yeah.
All right. So, anything else, or you guys are going to take a nap all night?
I'm going to sleep.
Sleep.
All right, so everyone can heal 1 health and 2 strain.
I'm staying alive.
And the next day, like 4 in the morning, Oda comes in and says, all right, guys, got to get up. It's probably time for you to be heading over to Geonosis. You can use one of my ships, or you can take your own. Up to you.
Well, what type of ship do you have?
Just a generic transport.
Well, yeah. Somebody decide. I'll be right back.
We need leader, Dylan.
Yeah, Abby, your call.
Yeah.
You taking his ship or taking yours? Can you even hear us, Abby?
What do you think, Samanju?
What?
What do you think about the ships?
Shh.
My bad.
I will give somebody a point of leadership if they make a decision.
We're gonna take our ship.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah, David.
I'm making. I'll make a decision.
All right. Um, he lets you know that they have everything all fixed up for you. They were able to repair the ship and clean out the horrible smell that was in one of the cargo bays.
Yeah, I gotta apologize for that one.
Um, and so
mm,
he wants to know what your cover story is.
actually, we would like to take your ship. My bad.
Oh, okay.
I'm just thinking that if we go strolling into somewhere with a stolen ship, I mean not stolen ship, but a ship that might not technically be ours, that maybe someone would recognize it. We'll use your ship.
Okay. Did you guys acquire your ship by less than reputable means?
Of course not.
Because I mean, we can work to get the deed, whatever it's called, written over into your name so that it actually belongs to you.
Oh, well,
The big card, yeah.
yeah, let's do that.
Well, sure.
Okay. So while you're gone, I'll get that work done, and when you get back, you guys will actually have a ship.
Oh,
about that?
fantastic. Yeah, that would
Alright.
be great. Thanks, Soda.
Any other questions before I send you guys off?
Um, any last words of advice? I know.
Don't be stupid.
Okay.
You his HoloNet number so that you can get in contact with him, and sends you to his landing pad. He gives you a little pad that has the numbers, and says, "Hey, here you go."
Can we contact him, the HoloNet, through our comm links, or is that only through the ship?
Comlinks are short range.
Short range. Okay.
HoloNet is from planet to planet.
So
There
that's
is long range comlink that can like stretch a world, but nothing stretches as far as the HoloNet.
okay. Well, thanks,
Did you hear
Soda.
this yet, Abby?
Doesn't look like it.
Where are we?
What are those things?
Oh.
Hey, ugly.
Those are Geonosian guards.
Where are we?
So you land your ship on Geonosis after a
I'm
short
still upside
hour
down.
flight. Nothing out of the ordinary happens.
I'm all.
They give you
Flat.
landing coordinates and let you know where to land, and they're expecting you. So you're able to walk in, and the Geonosian guards out front are obviously there to help to keep things under control, but also sporting the new Geonosian weapons that you're presuming are what Duke Piddock is trying to sell. And they do make an impressive show. And you guys can go inside just like normal.
Do they have bayonets on the front?
They do not have bayonets. Those are the rifle, or
Oh, too bad. That looks cool.
the barrels.
If they would have been bayonets.
You can't take in large weapons. So if you have something giant, you can't take those in. You can take in small things like blasters, knives, but you can't take in anything giant.
Like a sword.
Like a sword, like your long rifle, Jordan, your big gun,
Yeah, my big gun.
your
Alright.
big gun.
Well,
You
should we just
you
leave
can
it?
probably take in your training saber.
Yay.
Just leave them on the ship.
Yeah, they're just on the ship.
Okay, fantastic. Okay.
Other than that, you're welcome to go in. Jordan can't control his character, can he? Abby, can you control your character?
Where am I? I don't know where I am.
You get it?
Oh,
Yeah.
how did I end up back there? Doop. Doop. Doop.
All right. When you're inside here, as you walk in, you notice
We're still tiny.
people scattered around. Oh, you are kind of small still. Let me fix that. Everyone stay still.
We,
I'll
we
make
noticed
you
that
normal.
everyone was a lot larger than us. That real awkward moment when like you're 3 feet shorter than everybody else. You're like,
Me walking around the basketball players on campus.
yeah.
All right, there we go. That's a little bit better. Dustin's
Me
still.
walking on anybody on campus. Okay, what?
There you go.
Yay.
Okay. So as you walk in, you can see the band is playing. You can see a Sulston sitting there listening to the band. The Geonosian who's in the middle, you see he's regally dressed, and he's talking with a woman who's hanging over the bar. In the corner, you see two humans sitting and chatting, laughing about all sorts of things.
Each other.
Left, you see a Gand who just seems to be sitting by himself, not noticing any other people. Looks around, he's observant, but he's not interacting with anybody. You see a Toydarian flutter from location to location. He occasionally talks with people and moves about. And you see a human by the bar. Dustin, give me a perception check.
Hey,
Hail.
can I get a
super
perception
roll.
check too? If that doesn't work.
This is for Dustin specifically. You
Yay.
failed, but you had a bunch of success advantage. So I'll take that into account later. So you may interact as you wish.
Someone else do a perception check?
No, that was for Dustin,
Okay.
and you'll see why. Maybe.
Okay.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I don't think you
Can
do that.
I do it again?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. I want to go talk to this super pale human. He looks very pale.
Oh, he is.
He's like opaque. What's wrong with you?
he eyes you guys as you walk up to him. He's at the bar drinking and says, "I offered you guys a drink."
Oh, absolutely.
The droid comes over. Hello, I am BZ22. How might I service Z Hyde?
I'll take a drink.
Very good. And you, human?
I will also take a drink.
Okay. He
MP
turns
nuts.
around and starts to make some drinks for you guys. So what brings you to this party? The man asks.
Peanuts.
Yes, he does.
Well, we are part of a fantastic new disco club organization that's taking Geonosis by storm and here to make a good impression on the important people of Geonosis.
Disco? What is
Yeah.
that?
It's music and dance.
Interesting. Well, best of luck to you, I guess.
Well, thank you. What
Have you been
draws
in
you?
Geonosis long?
Oh no, we actually just got on planet. We were invited to come and share our skills with locals.
Huh. Well, I wish you the best of luck then.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
He
How
sips
many-
on his drink.
I sip on my drink.
I got mine to go.
Okay.
So the droid hands you guys drinks.
I'm gonna just. I don't know.
You guys
I'm
just
a-
back away from them awkwardly.
Yep.
As you back away, you notice the guy giving Samanju a look, but nothing super out of the ordinary.
Kind of look. What?
Um,
You guys are breaking up for me, so I don't know.
He gives you a look like maybe he knows you from somewhere, but he's not quite sure.
Okay.
That sort of thing.
Oh.
Didn't I meet you at Bedwetter's camp?
Maybe.
Probably. How's it going, Gan? I got you a drink.
All right, so you walk down to the Gand with a drink.
Yeah, I'm giving him my drink.
He looks at you and stands up and waves to the droid, who walks over. Hello, how may I service the conversation?
I got this drink for the Gan, for the good sir.
The droid buzzes some things to the Gand, who he looks at you and nods and takes the drink and accepts it warmly.
Oh, well,
Okay.
that's all.
So he greets you.
Oh, okay. Who is he?
My name is Mu Nam.
Udam?
Yes. Oh no, that's not his name. That's the other person. His name is Vrixt.
Vrix?
Vrixt. VRIXX apostrophe TT. VRIXX apostrophe TT.
My name is Earth, and we're here to meet. Who are we here to meet? I honestly don't remember.
Duke Piddock.
Who?
Duke Piddock.
Yes.
He's the main
Hi.
guy.
My name's Earth, and we're here to meet Duke Piddock or whoever that is, and yeah, we're just enjoying the party.
He's interested in your relation with Duke Piddock and what you know about him.
Well, actually, we don't know too much. We're starting a disco group, and came to Geonosis because we had a tip that that the Duke would be a good supporter of the arts.
He gives you a weird kind of glance through his mask. Well, okay.
Yes, there's not too many disco groups outside of certain regions, but we thought that with such the population of Geonosis would be able to support a disco.
He's doesn't. He seems to agree with you. Says he's never heard of it.
Yep.
I'm just kind of chilling at this table watching people, like observing.
I want
Okay.
to influence him to try to have him
His
tell me
perception.
what his business is here.
Okay. Go ahead and do a influence roll versus his willpower. So
Yay!
you had a success and he had advantage, so you beat him. So you're able to influence him a little bit.
Oh, good. So what's your business here to do with the Duke? I muted Abby.
I see
Okay.
that.
Sorry. Anyway.
Okay, so
Okay.
you asked him what his business here. He gives you some shifty looks from side to side, kind of leans into you, and the droid kind of does his lean in so that he can actually hear. And he says that he's here on behalf of a weapons deal for the Gand.
Ah. And
He's a bounty hunter of some repute.
I say, the Gand are excellent. Fierce.
Yeah, Gand are usually pretty decent bounty hunters.
Mhm.
Let me see if I can pull Abby into this. Give me just a second, Abby.
Chris wants to ask the Gand about the planet Mandalore.
He wants to ask the Gand about Planet Mandalore.
Yeah, like, where is Mandalore, and if the game has ever had any connections there.
Well, Mandalore's a little closed off at the moment. They're always in political turmoil, it seems lately. So I've personally not been there. But I know a lot about it, I suppose. Sorry, I missed that.
What race lives on Mandalore? Would they be interested in disco?
I don't really know disco myself, so I couldn't really venture a guess.
No, what race lives on it?
What race lives on it?
Yeah.
Well, they're humanoid.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you for your time, Dan. I hope you enjoyed your drink. Do you need anything else?
It was a pleasure to talk to you.
Nice to meet you, too.
All right, you leave, and the droid kind of goes away. Somebody who's not Hearth, give me a perception check.
I'll do it.
Go right ahead. 2 purples. Yeah, you have the dice app. 2 purples, please. And whatever your perception is. Did you roll that?
Am I rolling?
You're rolling 2 purple and 2 yellow. 2 purple, 2 yellow.
I got a hexagon.
A hexagon.
Yeah.
I don't remember what hexagon means. Oh, that's the disadvantage. Or threat. Yeah. So that's the only thing you got? Or that's the outcome?
I'm sorry, Scott.
I have no idea what just happened right there.
We're going to go with Dustin's roll.
Oh, I see Dustin's roll there. Can you hear me, Jordan? I don't know what's happening. Okay, we'll just go with Dustin's, I guess, which he has some 3 successes. So you notice that as Hearth walks away, the Gand looks at a screen on his wrist-mounted data thing. But you're not able to tell exactly what he's looking at.
Okay.
Abby, who you walking up to? We'll pretend that this is at the same time as Earth is walking to the...
How did Trent move? Oh, got it.
We'll pretend that this is the same time. Alright, so she's hanging out with the humans. So they're laughing and enjoying each other as you sit down at the table. Hi, friend. Don't say much, do ya?
She was mute, sorry.
Okay.
Abby?
Are you with us now?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So they welcome you to their table and offer you their friendship.
Hi.
What brings you to these parts?
Disco.
Honestly, I honestly don't know what we're like doing here, so I don't know. So
Oh,
Yes, go.
well, sounds like you're the helpful one on the ship. And the girl who introduces herself as Orpa, she smacks her brother Wex. Says, "That's not very nice." She says, "Sorry about him. He's had one too many drinks."
Oh.
She offers his hand to shake and introduces herself as Orpa.
Oh, that was a good one.
It would be customary for you to introduce yourself.
hi, I'm Travel.
Nice.
Is that a common Bothan name?
Sure, why not?
Well, if you ever need anything moved, you look up my brother and I. We've got a ship, and we're always looking to move cargo.
Cool. I was eavesdropping.
Anything you want to ask them or interact with them, or should we move on?
We can move on. I don't know.
Okay. Samanju or Nima, do you want to do anything of interest?
I'm just sitting here watching people. So is that a perception check, I guess?
Yeah, same here. I'm just watching people.
Go ahead and do a perception check, Jordan. We'll leave Dustin's perception from earlier.
Okay.
2 purple,
Alright.
2 yellow. 2 purple, 2 yellow.
I got 2 bursts. Those are successes, right?
The bursts?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are success.
Okay, I got 2 of them.
That's all you... Oh, okay, great. So you notice the... let's see. The Toydarian was hanging out with the Solston, and they were talking for a little bit. And he's going to flutter over to the bar and calls for the bartender. The Geonosian is taking a stroll just around, finishes his conversation with the human female, and yeah, that's about all that you notice. Okay, so anybody can do anything at this point. You can leave your conversations.
Good day. I said you something.
Is Hearth joining Javel?
Yeah, I was
Or-
going to.
Until she...
Travel ran away. Travel's a little awkward when it comes to social interactions. It's okay. Yeah, do it on the table. Do it like
Let me sit on the table for you guys.
You haven't even had a drink yet.
Ooh.
So, Travel, who have you
Like a
met?
Bothan.
Travel, who have you met?
Hey, Grabbo's here.
Nah, he's
Can't hear you,
hanging.
David. You're all staticky.
I was asking who you met.
I met these people, and they
Hi.
have they're movers.
The movers.
That's us, the movers.
Hi, well, my name is Chris. What do you guys, what exactly do you move?
Oh, you know, this, that, and the other. Usually crates and food supplies, medicines when needed.
So you have a lot of contacts throughout the couple of different worlds?
Yeah, we usually stay here in the Outer Rim, this kind of area, but we've been known to make a run down to the core worlds.
I want to roll an influence check
Okay.
to see if I could influence them and tell me if they've ever, moved not highly legal things.
Do you want to influence Orpa the girl or Wex the guy?
whichever one's more drunk.
That'd be the guy.
The guy.
Clearly.
What?
So go ahead and roll your influence.
Hey,
Oh yeah, you can find out anything you want.
Well, I want to know, have they ever been involved in the real business, moving products? Oh, sorry, I lost my phone. If they've been involved in the real business, for moving our 40% would be something that they would be interested in.
He is kind of taken back when you ask about Rill, but he kind of smiles slyly. Oh, you know, there's always people who want a little bit of everything.
Well, as you know, we're disco performers, and we have made contacts throughout different worlds, and you know, we're looking at finding someone to transport and sell some of our resources.
Transport, we can do that. I'm not much of a salesman, I admit.
Who do you exactly? Have you ever met someone who would be interested in this sort of business?
He thinks for a moment. I guess I know a couple people who might be interested. I can give you their contact information, probably. And his sister Orpa smacks his arm. You can't give out any information. He says, it's fine. Give me your info, and I'll send you a wave later on the holonet and let you know who you can be in contact with.
Great.
Orpa kind of just rolls
Do
her
we
eyes.
Do we have information to give them?
Yeah, I mean, you can make it up. It's narratively.
Yeah, 4. All right. Well, you can reach me at 4.40@gmail.com.
Sounds good.
Thanks. Yeah, I really appreciate that. It's a great party. Do you want another drink? I'll go get one for you.
Hey, I'm always up for one. Orpa smacks his arm. Nope, he's had enough, thanks.
How about you?
She looks you up and down.
Wanna dance?
I've never been much into a Jats dancing before, but you said that a disco is more than just dancing, or more than just music, right?
What?
You said that music, or that, let me start over. You said disco is more than just music, right?
No, I said, do you want to dance or get a drink?
Sure. I like both.
Here, I'll go get you a drink. What you do?
Buzz Droid comes down. Or not Buzz Droid.
What's that?
The droid with a buzz. Did you get
There
a drink?
you go.
Why, thank you.
Enjoy the party.
You too. Come back and visit later.
I will.
She kind of eyes you up as you leave the table. Are you leaving too, Java?
Get off the table. Oh, good, Joe.
All right. Nima, you were doing something, right? You went up next to the Sulston? Jordan? Nima?
Yeah, what'd you say?
You went up next to the Sulston by the band, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's run your little section.
Okay.
So you walk up to the Sulston and he... What was that?
I want to wait for
from everybody, so I can actually talk now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good.
So you walk up to the Stolson, and he's happy to see you. Says, "Hey, grab a seat."
Huh? I walked away from the computer, though. So,
You even moved them.
well, I took a picture of the map at least.
Okay. You're good enough. You're sitting next to that guy. That's the Solston, listening to the band.
Yeah.
So what brings you to Geonosis? He asks.
So, we're just traveling disco stars, looking a name for ourselves.
Really? Well, I happen to be a music aficionado. I'm following this band around Geonosis. This is their last day here on the planet. I'm actually leaving, but are you guys having a tour?
We're planning on it, but I don't think just yet.
You have to let me know when you begin your tour.
All right, no problem at all.
Do you guys have a space YouTube channel or something I can check you out on?
Space YouTube. No, we don't. Not yet. Probably be a good idea, but we haven't done any of that yet.
Well, you should really check that out. This group, they have some fantastic Jats music videos. It's hysterical. They're a great band.
All right.
Anything else?
No, not really.
Okay.
Hey, Samandri, let's go talk to the Geonosis.
Okay.
Hello. How are you enjoying the party?
Great. Yeah, it's fantastic. Would you like to take a seat so we can have a drink and we could chat for a little bit?
Yes. Good. Let's step into this booth over here. He pulls
Hey, drinks all around.
I won't have anything, thanks.
Oh, okay. Oh.
He pulls a sheet across. So, friends, what can I do for you?
So, is this the guy? Sorry, I know we saw pictures of everybody before.
Yeah, this is him.
So we're here on behalf of our employer to find out about this weapons deal.
Yes. So we've got 3 types of weapons that I'm really excited about. We've got the heavy blaster, we've got our blaster carbine, and we've got our blaster rifle. You'll find that they're much improved over the standard class.
Oh, tell me more about them.
What was that?
What makes them more? What's the improvements?
Well, they're much more likely to be critically effective in battle. So basically, what that means is they're just like normal weapons, except they have a crit rating 1 lower than normal. So if your blaster pistol is a crit of 3, the Geonosian blaster pistol is a crit of 2.
Oh, that's very impressive.
I do think so myself. My associate had been interested in how many you were looking at purchasing.
Well, our order could vary widely. Our employer wanted to have us, test some and use them before committing to a certain number.
Would you be interested in buying one of each then, perhaps?
What?
Would you be interested in buying one of each then, perhaps?
as test subjects, certainly would be able to arrange that.
One of each is going to cost you about 3,900.
3,900 credits.
Yes, my friend.
Now, our employer is looking at a fairly large purchase in the future. Would we be able to test some of these samples before purchasing any at all?
Well, I would not be handing the weapons over here, of course, and I wouldn't want to take any money here.
Of course
That
not.
would, that would be later. So I suppose you could take a look at these. Sure.
Okay. So, Andrew, do you have any questions?
I don't think so.
I would like to try to influence him right now onto spilling some information about Pino and his connection to him.
Sure.
So I'm actually going to use a Destiny chip on this as well.
Very smart.
Is that the blue one?
It upgrades one of your green to a yellow.
Okay.
Or adds a green if you have only yellow.
Okay, so yeah.
That's not good. Yeah, so... Oh, what is this? You think a mind trick or something? Jedi mind tricks don't work on me.
Oops. I say. When can we test out the weapons?
Well, the party should be winding down here in a few hours. I imagine you could meet. Do you know where Gantry Base 7 is?
Not familiar with it. Could you give us directions?
Do you have a data pad with you?
I do, actually.
So if he takes the data pad, plugs in some information, hands it back to you, and there's a map of the local area with Gantry A7 rounded. Circled.
Fantastic. I really appreciate it, Duke. This has been a great party.
You bet. If there's anything else I can do, you just let me know.
Absolutely.
Anything
Thank
else
you
before he takes off? Anything else before he takes off? Nope. Okay.
I suppose not. I don't want to...
Jordan or Abby, did you want to do anything while they were talking?
No.
No.
Okay.
Ew. Ew.
All right. Are you guys visiting anybody else?
We can talk to that Toydarian. Yes.
Okay, go ahead. On over.
I don't feel like talking. Okay. So.
Yeah,
Hello.
I'll call back in a second. I have to talk to my mom.
Okay. Greetings, greetings.
Who's talking to who?
Smanju's talking to the Toydarian.
Oh, okay.
Hey, so.
How are you doing, my friend?
Oh, you know, just doing my human person thing on Geonosis.
Yeah, I do feel bad for you species without the wings. Such a detriment.
Ouch. What are you
Don't
doing
take it
here?
too personally.
You know what? I'm not offended by that. I'm leaving. Yep.
Come back anytime.
I shouldn't feel like talking anymore.
That was a great conversation.
I was offended.
Okay, Chris is going to intense focus,
Okay.
and is going to Malaysia the Duke from behind the closed curtain. The curtain is closed. He's peeking through the edge.
Okay, so you're gonna Malaysia the Duke.
Yep.
Interesting. All right, go ahead. Oh,
Well,
Oh, yes.
you kind of just killed him.
No.
the Duke suddenly feels very sick. The droid comes over to him and asks if he's all right and wants to help. So there's a quick commotion going on, and people start scurrying just to see what's happening.
So I grab some manager, and I'm like, oh no, the Duke. We run over, and grab her, because we're going to use him since he's our medic. We go, Duke, something's wrong. We have a medic. Here, let's take you to the side. So we clear the people out. And we're going to take care of this. We have a medic.
All right, so the Duke lays down on the table. He's not feeling so great.
I said, so we're like, Duke, this is pretty serious. We need to, make sure that you're taken care of. We'll do our best here. We want to make sure that everything's all right. And our grabber is the best, that we have. Is there anything that anyone we can call, anyone that can, inform anything? Maybe like Timo, have your connections with him?
Timo? No. We're not on speaking terms at the moment. And he kind of coughs and doesn't want to talk about it anymore at the moment. Grabo kind of gives a Wookiee and wants to help the Geonosian.
What?
Didn't you say you wanted Grabo to heal him?
Yeah, we're gonna have to med check him. I mean, it's only gonna last a little bit. It's just Malaysia. It's fine.
Right.
Well, we just wanted to cause some commotion and.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's not interested in talking
you.
at the moment. He just feels kind of sick.
He can do a med check or something.
Nothing exciting happens, so.
There's nothing wrong with him.
All right, so he's
okay. Well, he's gonna apply some medicine. Just close your eyes and wait a little bit. Here, I'll get a drink for you. I got a drink from the droid. Drink this, it'll help.
He takes it, and thankfully, he sits up, feeling a little bit better. Thanks.
Yeah,
so he sits next to Grabo.
Yep.
And then vomits in his lap.
Droid, come over here and crew that stuff. No. So.
Looks like I owe you, friend.
Slightly intoxicated, well, not slightly intoxicated, but feeling poorly. I'm going to try to influence him again.
You're going to influence Duke Piddock?
Yeah.
All right. That was a little bit
Well,
better.
he's got issues. It's like, well, you had mentioned a fallout with Timo. We were just trying to. I know our employer has connections to Timo, and things just haven't been the same lately. What's been going on with him?
I've never been a huge fan of the Hutts, but that Timo character, he's a different one.
How so?
Well, I got nothing to prove for sure, but I know he employs a Kubaz spy. Not one of my fans. Kubaz are a species that eats insectoid species, so they're fairly big rivals with Geonosians and Gand and other insectoid species, just for reference.
For back reference, what exactly are we supposed to be doing?
You're looking for reasons why Duke Piddock stopped connections with Timo, so that you can go visit the other Duke, Duke Dimmock, and convince him to cut ties with Timo.
Oh.
As well as getting any dirt on Timo to bring him down.
Right. Yeah, well, we've had some unpleasant run-ins with him as well.
What happened to you?
Like, well, we were doing some other jobs, and and he had targeted us. We have.
Don't want to be the end of the Hutts.
Some friends with a local issue, and Timo had been trying to force our friends out of their livelihoods.
Yeah, he's a shrewd one, that Timo. I can't prove anything, of course, but I know that one of my technicians, Sivor, I feel like he must have been abducted by Timo and probably killed. I mean, it's not a major crime to me. He's just a drone cast, so it's not a huge deal. But it's still kind of annoying thing that Timo would do something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. How would he have actually been captured? Was that on planet?
Well, he was visiting Timo, making a connection for me, of course. That's all I really should say about it.
Yeah, no, this Timo character he's definitely slippery and dangerous. The Hutts obviously have quite the power.
That is true. I should probably not say too much more. I am feeling a little bit better, if you'll excuse me.
In us trying to find out more to see if your suspicions were true or not.
Sorry, say that again?
So, would you be interested in having us try to find out whether or not your suspicions were true? We help our friends out by trying to solve problems. That's how we made some other contacts, and so would you be interested in having us try to help you out with this problem?
Yeah, I would not be opposed to that.
I mean, naturally, we're going to have to share as much information as we have together to solve the issue. But I know that our employer is interested in this, and personally, we have our own reasons, personal some, but we would like to try to help out in any way. Try to make good connections, and you've been more than hospitable and trustworthy.
Tell you what, if you can make something happen with the Timo, I might be able to give your employer a break on his weapons deal.
Yeah?
We'll see just how much you deal with Timo first, but that does sound like an idea.
I don't know. It seems secretive.
Oh.
Okay. Well, is there anyone else that we could ask about? About whatever that guy's name who got eaten. Does he have family or friends that we could go and talk to try to find something out for you?
I don't know a whole lot of the drone cast. Don't associate with them too much. You understand, of course.
Obviously, yes. That makes sense.
Yep.
So who's the other Duke that we're supposed to meet?
Dimmock.
They're not here, are they?
No. Dustin C.
Okay.
List of prices for Geno.
Say again?
Do you have a list of prices for his weapons?
The heavy blaster pistol is 1,100. The carbine is 1,300. The blaster rifle is 1,500.
Okay.
How much money do we have? How much money do we have? Sorry. I know this is kind of outside chatter, but I
You're
forget
okay.
how much Dustin had on his character.
I have... Let me check.
I think Dustin has the most money.
I have 495.
How much?
Okay.
495.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's right, because Grabo bought his bronze knuckles or
Oh,
whatever.
that's right.
Okay.
Grabo has 100 on him.
Who? Who does?
Grabo has 100 or so.
Okay, I have just under 200. So we don't really have enough money to buy anything. But so we're gonna say, so is it alright if we meet you later and try out those weapons?
That would be good.
You feeling better?
I'm feeling a little bit better, thank you.
Excellent. Grabbo's the best, for a rookie.
I should attend to my other guests.
Accidentally hung up.
Absolutely.
And the Duke gets up and walks around.
Oh, where's the number?
You can't be back here.
You hear me? Everybody?
Yep, we hear you.
Okay.
The droid yells at you.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
So, Droid, how long have you been in service here?
I have been here since they created the bar about 2 years ago.
So can you tell me anything about some of these guests?
Of course. Who would you care to know about?
I'd like to know about this human over there.
Ah, yes. He came in the other day. Says he's from one of the core worlds.
Oh. I don't get to see many core world people out here.
He doesn't dress like it, though, so I question his story.
Does he seem very pale to you?
Well, a little bit.
A little bit? Okay. Very odd to me. Oh, and maybe you could tell me about the Gan, my friend over there, the one that you had drinks earlier about.
Yes, the Gand. He's a famous Gand bounty hunter. Gand don't actually get themselves a name unless they do something important. That Gand over there is known as Vrixt.
That Gand is what?
Known as Vrixt. Only Gand who are important actually get a name.
Oh. How did he earn his name?
He told me.
How did he earn it, though?
Oh. I would assume through his bounty hunting, but I do not know.
Is my guy moving right now?
Yes, your guy's moving. Thanks. Go ahead.
Oh, I got a question for the droid. Sorry, I'm still talking to him. I want to ask about the planet Quintep in the Nefhout system.
What planet?
Where exactly is that?
What planet?
Quintep?
I have not heard of that one.
You're a droid and you've never heard of a planet?
I serve drinks. If they have drinks specifically on that planet that are that I should know of. Is there a recipe that you're looking for?
Would you take 2 drinks down to those 2 human friends of mine? I'd appreciate that.
Drinks from Plintep or just drinks?
What was the question?
Drinks from Plintep or just drinks?
Just drinks.
Okay. Sure thing, sir.
Non-alcoholic for the guy.
Yeah.
So he goes down and hands them drinks. And Wex is really excited. All right. Orpa looks over at you guys and smiles. So, Samantha, as you approach the human, you notice that he continues to look at you fairly often and does a bad job hiding it.
That awkward stare.
Yeah, basically.
How do you have perception to see if I can recognize him from anywhere?
Yeah, go ahead. Do a hard perception.
I really like that roll. I just roll another difficulty.
You got a triumph in there.
Yeah.
So as you look at him, you feel a certain amount of force emanating from this one. More than like the usual person.
Okay.
Let's see ya.
See ya, Jordan.
Later.
Here, Jordan.
We'll be done in like 10 minutes or so here, probably, anyways.
The force is strong with this one.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, I guess I'll go talk to him. I don't know.
You don't have to. I'm just saying that's what you notice about him.
Okay.
Yeah, go talk to him.
Hey.
You're standing on my eyeball.
My bad.
Piggyback ride.
So, yeah, what's up? I've noticed you've been looking at me a lot, and I feel like I know you from somewhere, but I don't know. We met before?
Let's step into a booth, would we? He walks over to the other side.
I overshot that.
He pulls the curtain across.
Sorry, let me just dig myself out of this wall real quick.
He says to you that he noticed you seem to be force aptitude.
Okay, is that it?
Well, that's what he says, yeah.
Okay, alright. I didn't know if you were thinking of something else or not.
Nope. You seem to be a wielder of the Force.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of feeling something too, so, where are you from again?
Here and there. I've been around. Don't have much of a home at these days. Have you ever made your way down to Coruscant?
Once or twice.
It's easy to get lost in a big city like that.
Oh yeah. I've only really made it there with there's an exploration team that I was with for a while, and we just stopped by for supplies and stuff. So we weren't there very long.
How old are you, son?
I'm a lot older than I appear. I'm actually 38.
Well, dang, you hide your age well. That's for the bandana.
Face wash? Yeah. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Well, how old are you?
Old enough to know things, to remember things, to have seen some things. He hands you a data pad and says, I don't want to get into it right now, but get in contact with me later. And that just kind of stands up and walks away.
Okay. So that was cool.
So I waved at the droid to come here.
Hey, yo, droid. We'll serve your guys.
Hey, Gab. I have a
Hello
question
again.
for you.
What can I do for you?
Well, I was actually talking to the droid earlier, and he was telling me an interesting fact about you, Gand. And he was saying that you only get a name after you've done something great.
He gives a glance to the droid and says, that is true.
So, actually, I was just being curious about it. I know that you have a name. How did you earn your name?
I have done a lot of diplomatic work for the Gant people.
Oh, that's very good. I mean, the Gant people is very diverse.
That is true. We've done a lot of work for the insectoid species. We get a lot of flack from the Empire these days. You know how it is.
I do know how it is. Not being human in the Empire is almost as dangerous as just, it's just a dangerous being.
He nods vigorously and agrees with you.
I had a question about
discriminated human slips away.
I have a question for you. Obviously, you have a wide background of knowledge. I wanted to know if you knew anything about what was the name of that race that ate
Kubaz.
bug creatures?
Kubaz.
Yes. I want to know about that.
What do you want to know about that disgusting species?
I say, well, we're trying to help out some friends, and this species has apparently been causing difficulties for everybody. They seem to be infesting infestus.
Well, they don't usually leave their homeworld, but more and more lately they've been leaving, and don't care for them.
Where is their homeworld?
It's around. I don't know.
Oh, okay. And then it appears that, our friends have been, in fact, the Geodosian had an issue with this species, and
Really?
yeah, trying to find out as much as we could.
Who is that?
I honestly don't remember his name, but he was a servant in the worker class, and not a servant. He worked on ships or something.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised. They're a crafty species.
What do they look like?
Oh, they're a little bit taller than the Gand. Long snout.
Nasty creatures.
You know it.
I just wanted to know if you had known of any individuals that left their home world.
Well, I appreciate your help.
So how have your contacts been with your disco?
Well, we made a contact with the Duke himself. He was very excited about it, and invited us back to talk to him later about the music industry here on planet.
Well, I would love to get to know more about that. Would you guys care to join me in my ship later this evening?
Yeah, later this evening would probably be good. We have a meeting with the Duke, but might be able to. We're trying to make as many contacts as we can.
That would be most agreeable.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
So, are we just like, are we good here?
Yeah, you can leave whenever you're ready. The party can wind down whenever you're done. Do you want to call it a good day?
Yep.
Is there any more talking or anything that we can get out of the way while we're in this session? You know what I mean?
I guess trying to talk to the other Duke.
Is that person here?
No, although he's on Geonosis.
Oh, it's the droid. Hey, droid. Can you tell me about this other Duke?
Duke Demok.
Yes, tell me about Duke Demok.
Oh, my master, Duke Piddock. These two are rivals.
Oh.
Okay.
Was there something particular you wanted to know?
Yeah, why do you have a stutter?
When I communicate in the non-Geonosian language, it tends to occur.
Oh, okay.
I do apologize.
No, you're doing great. I appreciate you. Right.
Thanks, you sir.
So they're rival dukes.
Yes.
Where should we avoid so that we don't run into this other duke to have any issues?
Do you have a data pad map?
Yeah.
He points out the other Duke's hive location.
So in this system, this Duke is in charge of, he's like a king. Is this like a feudal system?
Of sorts.
Okay.
He's an upper class. There's multiple queens that are over top, and they're like the main folk. And then the dukes and other royalty
Okay.
have high positions. So he's over a big area, yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Do the Dukes have like power struggles or anything ever?
Not warring at least. they're mostly worried about trying to keep the Empire out of the system.
With 99 billion of them flying around, I can't imagine it's...
That's why there's not too many stormtroopers on Geonosis anymore.
Right. Okay. I'm
So the
good.
party starts to wind down, the band cleans up, they begin to pack their things, and people begin to leave. You can probably catch one person before they leave, if you're interested. And any last-minute dealings.
We might want to learn some sort of music from the band, just in case we have to perform sometime.
I was thinking about stealing all their instruments. Anyway, yeah, I'll talk to this girl. She seems to be moving.
Orpa comes up to you and hands you her hollow vid number and says you can contact her later if you want.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Brother Wex kind of laughs and calls for her to come. And so those two leave the bar.
Okay.
I'm gonna, hey, human, we didn't get to meet during the party. I know it's winding down. I just wanted to say hi and...
Steve, I got a data pad from that one human that talked to me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yep. So put a data pad from Mysterious Man or something.
Okay.
You didn't get his name, did you?
No. He didn't. Yeah.
Human. Hello, human.
Hello. She says that she's on her way out, and to keep it brief.
I just wanted to ask how you actually how you know the Duke.
I've got some antiques to buy from him. It's quite the collection of Geonosis antiques.
Yes, he does. Yeah, I was wanting to know if you had any. I don't know. Never mind. I don't really want to ask you anything. You're good. Go away.
Well, good night to you too.
Like, never mind. You're not useful. All right, let's go.
Would you guys like to join me for some after-party refreshments?
He totally intercepted us.
Yeah, seriously. Where at?
I know of a place.
Ooh.
You can follow me. Do you have a ship?
Sketchy at all.
Yeah, but we actually have a meeting with some contacts that we made about our disco. Could we meet up later?
Well, I don't want the place to close, and disco can come later.
Disco's our life. We just insulted our entire being. I'm leaving.
Kind of stands in the doorway.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
No,
find the doorway.
I insist.
Door.
You insist.
Oh no.
I suppose if you insist that we have to. Because this seems like a bit of a...
This is a stick-up.
Sure. Let's go.
Dave, you have the leadership skill now, so...
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's after 9, and
Mm-hmm.
you're interacting with that guy, which will break off into a new section. So let's go ahead and stop.
Okay.